Buddh, Mercury, generates trading on Earth. Coinbase launched cbBTC, a tokenized version of Bitcoin on its Layer 2 network Base and Ethereum on Thursday, September 12th. cbBTC is backed 1-to-1 by BTC held in Coinbase's custody. When a user sends Bitcoin to a Base or an Ethereum address, it will arrive as cbBTC. When conversely, a Coinbase user receives cbBTC into their account, it arrives as BTC. cbBTC launched right when Moon opposed Mars in the sky. Mars had just passed Bitcoin's natal Venus in Ardra Nakshatra. This event is cathartic for Bitcoin itself, but this was not a good day to launch anything. Moving on, this was not the best moment, to say it mildly, because Moon was in exact Kendra, not only to Mars, but also to Rahu and Ketu in the sky. Due to the position of Mercury, this looks like a competitive decision by Coinbase to generate wealth. It will definitely enable more people posting Bitcoin as collateral for on-chain loans and yield. But the problem is the positions of both Mars and Ketu. It looks like a lot of Bitcoin disappearing. And this is not because of Coinbase, but rather it's dependent upon the health of the DeFi protocols which support cbBTC. It looks like a lot of Bitcoin becoming a strong underpinning of another system, in this case DeFi on Ethereum, in a way that makes the Bitcoin itself illiquid. It looks exactly like what I predicted in my book Ethereum by 2026, which I wrote and published in the year 2022. See the first paragraph under 2025. It looks like either Ethereum becomes the place where all the fun happens and Bitcoin takes a new role of an underlying collateral of value for the entire global financial system, or in problematic scenarios like individual hodlers losing their Bitcoin because of certain DeFi protocols going under. In the past, this may not have been such an important point because it's something that we all know happens all the time. But moving forward, due to both publicly traded spot ETFs and to Bitcoin reserve strategies of both nations and corporations, there is going to be exponentially less and less Bitcoin in circulation. If a protocol goes under and can't buy back a hodler's cbBTC, then the Bitcoin is gone. This means that DeFi has a greater degree of responsibility in Bitcoin remaining in the ownership of individuals as opposed to corporations, funds, and nations. In terms of Coinbase, they should try to make a new launch date for cbBTC, maybe when they launch their in-app send receive in more countries, or with a new feature, or even just to celebrate the launch, but in a much, much bigger way so that this new date becomes more like the birthday of cbBTC and not the date that they press released it. And of course, asking me, Maya Raghavan, when to do it. The launch aims to take another step towards Coinbase's goal of bringing 1 billion people on-chain. According to the press release, a long list of DeFi protocols already support cbBTC, including Uniswap, Aave, Compound, Maple, and many, many more.